Hey guys, welcome back to another Switch 2 news video. We're obviously getting hyped up for the reveal tomorrow. It's going to be very hard to get your hands on this thing, so as I said in the last couple of videos, go check out our 24-hour live stream. It's going to turn into a stock tracking stream as well. It's going to hopefully help you guys get your hands on these because they're going to sell out day one. The pre-orders open within a week of this upcoming direct tomorrow. So again, this is the live stream you want to be hanging out at if you want to get your hands on a Switch 2, right? And chat with other people as they're trying to buy one too. And we will succeed and we will overcome the bots and scalpers together, all right? So yeah, let's get into the news here. So this comes from Nintendo Direct. Obviously, we're going to be hopefully getting a June release date for the Switch 2. It's going to have a 3-phase software plan. We'll cover what that is about in this article. And again, pre-orders will open up hopefully within a week of this upcoming direct tomorrow. So you really need to get your accounts in order if you're going to try and buy this thing. There's going to be a bunch of different retailers going live. We're going to be having a stock tracking stream up here on our 24-hour stream. I recommend you hang out there a lot in the upcoming days and weeks as we count down to the release date. But pre-orders are going to be opening a lot sooner than the release. So, and if you want to get your hands on a Switch 2, then this is a place you need to hang out and chat and stay up to date, and we'll all try and help each other and coordinate in the live chat, and as well as I'll be putting up news and all that good stuff up there on the video thing and on the scrolling news pad, and I'll be improving the stream as we go forward. So back to the news. So going through phases, whatever that means. So, well, different phases. There's just over one more week to go until Nintendo lifts the lid on Nintendo Switch 2 with its upcoming direct presentation on 2nd of April. This article's a couple of days old, but we just want to keep you guys informed. So obviously, they're planning on releasing the Switch 2 in June, 2 months following its direct. This would line up quite nicely with how it approached the launch of the original Switch. But they'll supposedly be implementing a 3-phase plan for its Switch 2 software, with first-party titles getting top priority during the initial launch. Following this, Phase 2 will commence in October and November, which will allow for titles from third-party publishers to shine. As part of this, it's said that developers will receive dev kits in June also. Finally, the third phase essentially covers the Christmas period, which presumably would allow both Nintendo and third-party publishers to unleash some major titles. So basically, Nintendo's lining the Switch 2 up for like an awesome first year, right? We're obviously going to get some great first-party titles with release. Then that'll be phase 1. Then we'll be getting third-party big titles, some which might surprise you. Maybe some from Microsoft, Activision Blizzard. Like, I can't wait. And then obviously that'll lead us on to phase 3, the Christmas holiday period, where everybody's going to be wanting to try and get a Switch 2. And there's also going to be some new games lining up with this. So we're going to be expecting games from major publishers, obviously Activision, Microsoft, EA, Ubisoft. I think there's going to be some surprises there. That's going to be exciting. They'll have had their hands on some dev kits for some time now, as Nintendo Life is saying here. And frankly, the notion of Switch 2 launching with no third-party games is a little bit ridiculous, but I wouldn't be surprised if you see some third-party games. It's just, you know, they're going to want to have the focus on the first-party games. A new Mario Kart, maybe. But yeah, on the flip side, it strikes us that the development for the Switch 2 would be comparatively straightforward compared to previous generations. It's basically running on, you know, an NVIDIA chip. Obviously, they'll have accounted for backwards compatibility and stuff like that. So people aren't going to have to rewrite complete games for the Switch 2. It should be a pretty straightforward thing, unlike previous generations. I mean, going from something like the Wii U to the Switch, it's not going to be as hard as that to, you know, for them to port over games, or the 3DS, etc. You know, it's basically built on the same architecture. It's going to support the same game cards, etc. So it should be fine. And as basically Nintendo Life basically said, whatever happens, we remain confident that the Switch 2 will play a host to a wide variety of games from major developers and indies alike. Whether these come at launch or are staggered throughout the year, we reckon we'll be eating well once the console finally drops. So yeah, that is exciting news. I am super hyped. I'm not worried one bit that we're not going to get enough games for this thing. I think obviously Switch 2's been slated to come out for years and years. Developers, publishers are all like anticipating its release, and I think there's going to be a lot of big surprises in there, and some games that maybe we didn't expect to see on the Switch 2. But either way, it's going to be a hell of a year, hell of a ride, and I hope they do stagger the games throughout the year. You know, I don't want them to just unleash everything on day one, right? Within like within a month of the console coming out, and then having nothing for the rest of the year. I think that's the right idea. The fact that they start with their first party, move on to third party games, and then obviously just unleash everything around Christmas time, and it'll give us a hell of a fun year to look forward to. As far as games, we're not gonna be short of games to play on the Switch too. Anyways, I love you. I appreciate you. I'm Blaze2K. Check the links down below in the video description for some really cool tech deals, including more Switch 2 stuff as we get, releases of new accessories and whatnot. And also check out our 24-hour live stream. Like I said, this thing is going to be extremely hard to get your hands on, even as pre-orders open pretty early, well before release. This thing is going to be hard to get your hands on, so come join our stock tracking stream here on the 24-hour stream on my channel as we build up. You'll get the latest news on the right-hand side. You'll get countdowns to any important things, like maybe the release date. Obviously, the reveal is in 23 hours, and we'll switch that countdown to the release date reveal, or the release date countdown as that happens, and we'll also be putting other stuff like stock tracking stuff to help you guys get your hands on these, because they will be coming in and out of stock over the next couple of months until we get to the release date. And if you want an upper hand over the spots, over the scalpers, then this is a cool place to just hang out. Like I said, the live chat's up, the live stream's up for 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Come in, ask questions, talk about Switch 2, and get hyped up together. And and enjoy the countdown and the news and whatever else we put on the stream, including the stock tracking to help you buy one. Anyways, peace out. I'm Blaze2K. Love you, appreciate you, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out, guys.